For the next 100 days in Minecraft, I'm embarking on an entomology quest. That is the study of bugs and trying to catch, keep and learn about as many butterflies and moths as I can. We'll build a research facility, an enclosure and even gain helpful effects if we catch enough different species. Welcome to 100 days as a butterfly keeper. It's day 1 and we've spawned in this pretty forest biome by the river, and we're going to start of course by punching a tree. There's all these beautiful tall birch trees, and we're going to make a crafting table and make our very first pickaxe. From here we're going to have a look around for some stone and not mossy cobble. Wow, this place is beautiful, what the heck. Ah! There's a hole. Wait, the hole is good. We want the hole. The hole has stone. And so we entered the Stone Age and then crafted up a set of stone tools. We can also make a furnace while we're here. And there we go. Oh, I also have this explorer hat, which I forgot to put on. Oh, look at us. Just picture us with the little hat and the little net one day. It's going to be the perfect look for catching butterflies. We're going to go over to this side of the shore though. And I see some sugar cane over there, which I definitely want because sugar is good for catching butterflies. And then we're really going to need some food and some sheep next. Sheep because I really want a bed. Oh, there's already a butterfly. Hello. Oh my gosh. Well, what does that sound? Oh, it's lava. And we can't catch the butterflies just yet because we don't have a net. I'm hearing a spider. Also, I can't see it. Oh, cows. Hello, cows. Should probably be farming you. That one has a baby. We won't kill the baby or mother. Chicken. And we're so hungry. I'm going to need to cook something. Chicken. So I cooked up the chicken and steak and then found some sheep. Sheepy. Yes. Ooh, perhaps a magenta bed. And this is good timing because the sun is going to set pretty soon. But we have a bed. I spent the rest of day 1 chopping a couple of nearby birch trees. And I'm very tired and we need a rest. For day 2, I'd like to pack up and find a more permanent spot to live. And I'd also like to get some seeds so that we can get some crops planted for a good food source. Why is none of this? Ah, there we go. There's a seed. Oh. And being followed. I think the chickens want to be domesticated. I'm going to leave them there for now though because we need to scout out a spot. I don't think we'll live in the birch forest, but I'm kind of interested in this dark oak. Or does this count as a dark oak biome? I don't know. But it's got these beautiful orangey trees and it's along the waterfront. Maybe we'll live right here. We can put down our crafting table and our bed. We'll plant our first seeds and then we'll go get those chickens. This place is seedy. And fences. Is this the most enriching enclosure? Probably not, but the chickens don't need to know that. Where did they go? So with that, I lured the chickens into captivity. And the gate. Nope. Why are you avoid gate? Oh, and we made another. That totally means good luck for this world. But now our new home is surrounded by so many trees. We're going to have to clear some of them that are going to be in the way. So we'll probably spend the rest of the day just slowly doing this with our bad stone pickaxe. When you look up and there's just one log, and you're still on stone tools, so everything is slow. Oh, there's another log. And we managed to chop a total of 1 tree today. Good work, Brooke. It's okay though, we continue taking trees down on day 3, but I also want to go into the caves. That is not something I say very often, but not only do we need iron and diamonds, we also need string from spiders for our very first catching net. As in our net to catch butterflies with. I'm so excited, but we're going to want our first sword and we'll see if we can go find a good cave. Oh, apple. I'm going to save the apple because they're actually something that's good for luring butterflies as well. Oh wait, let's take our bed. Okay, we're going to look for a cave, getting distracted because we need food. I always forget about this, but fishies are like the best early game food. There's always so many of them and they just respawn. And after looking around, I've come across this. This could be good. There's mobs. Oh, and there's Lush Cave over there. We totally need some armor before facing the mobs though. Luckily, some of the cave is a bit more open. First iron. And finally our first coal. I don't know why that took us so long. I started smelting the iron and the copper while I continued collecting coal. Ah! Oh, where did that come from? What the heck? I didn't even see it. That was terrifying. And now there's a skeleton over there near our furnace, unfortunately. I'm such a baby. I just run away from everything. But we're going to make our first iron tools. And our first copper chest plate. Oh my gosh, we're not in the Copper Age update. We have to make an iron chest plate. Ah, not again. Why am I getting so beat up here? But after mining a little more iron, we at least have enough to smelt for armor. And while that's cooking, the mobs kept coming for me, but I felt a little brave and I took on a skeleton and a creeper. Ooh, we dropped a hat from the hats mod. It's a strawberry. I love this so much. Okay, this is a problem. On day 5, I made my first armor and started heading into the cave. Oh, zombie librarian, I'm sorry. There was plenty more iron to collect in the cave, and here's our first opportunity to get string for a bug net. what was that? Lush cave, let's go. And we're at deep slate level. I ventured deeper down into the caves and it turned from lush to dripstone. I started collecting ores and I also noticed a mine shaft above me, but for now our mission is just diamonds. I also slept into the next day because I could hear a thunderstorm above, and then I continued to explore the caves. There's a mushroom in this cave. It's very modded. Oh, I see our first diamond. And is it just a one? Yes, it is. That's okay. We will find more immediately. Oh, that's a big hole. We go around the big hole. Hello. Hello, hello. And is our luck going to work again if I say there's more diamonds? Yes, it is. Oh, and there's one all the way over there. Oh, there's a creeper. I was about to say I'm being so brave in the cave, but now I'm not feeling so brave in the cave. Scared in the cave. Creepers in the cave. Don't like the cave. And we're nearly out of food, so I'm going to get this last diamond in the roof, and then we're going to find our way out. And we made it out, yay! And it's become night, but I think it'd be good to stay up and kill spiders if we can find any. Haven't seen a single mob. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And another. Ah, avoid. Oh, there's the motherload of creepers. River sleep. And we're going to stay in the water to solve our hunger problem with some fish. And now we can get our fish cooking. I might get a few more and we can get our chickens going. We can also make our first diamond gear, and I'm going to prioritize axe and pickaxe. And we'll get an iron sword since apparently mobs seem to be a problem. Now for day 8, we have so much fish cooking, but let's get our string out and make our very first butterfly catching net. Oh, look at that. This is so cool. We need a lot more supplies to catch most of the butterflies, like lures, but this will definitely help us start. And the other starter item, we're gonna need this book. Okay, so that requires a regular book. So we'll want paper and leather, and it requires another catching net, but let's go look for cows so we can get the leather. Ow. Ooh, I said landing sound from the mod, so gross. It's like all my organs and bones are smashing. I really hate that so much. These lanes seem so sparse and cowless. What is going on? Cowless. That's a new word. I made it up, kind of. That's a butterfly, and it's so pretty. Wait, I want to catch that butterfly. A lot of them will need to lure. Did I hear a cow as well? Oh, it's probably that sheep. Got it! Small blue butterfly, and we don't have the book here, so we can't categorize it. But we got to test the net, yay! There's obviously going to be a lot more we can do with the butterflies, but that was just a taste of collecting our first one. And we've finally found a few cows. I'm going to make sure to leave 2 so we can bring them back to our base. Oh, that one really put up a fight. Wait, I have 0 leather from that. Oh my gosh, okay, whatever. 3 leather, yay! That took us basically all day. So I went home, crafted the catching net. How do you make a book again? Nope. And crafted the book. Butterfly and moth handbook. And it looks like we have nothing so far. We might need to recatch the butterfly we got. But first we sleep. Okay, let's just try this. Hopefully we don't lose the butterfly. Oh, that was really easy. New discovery, check your handbook. There it is. And we can click on it and find out all about it. And it looks like each butterfly has certain conditions they can spawn in. So the book shows us it can spawn here, but for example, this one cannot spawn. And the conditions are to do with the temperature and humidity of the biome, which is down here. Good to know, good to know. For the rest of day 9, I want to clear the area more, and I want to use our very first week to lure some sheep over, because I want to gather some wool and start thinking about our butterfly research facility. This will begin with just a campsite, so basically we're just camping in the woods and investigating the butterflies. Egg, other egg, oh, chicken. So I started with clearing the trees using our new diamond axe. Oh, so shiny, so fast, so new. On day 10, I started clearing some land for a sheep pen, and I've realized that the sheep won't like all this podzol because they need grass to eat, so we're gonna pick some of that up and replace it with dirt, which will turn to grass. And let's make this sheep pen. Okay, we need to go get this sheep. I know there's sheep around. We found a little family of 3 sheep, but it took all day to get them back. Oh, I see another butterfly. Oh, we got it. Let's go. We'll have to display these soon. I know we can put them in jars. A great purple emperor. Oh, and it's rare. Was our other one rare? Common. Okay, but going into free cam for a second, now we have our animals set up. I want to connect this bit of land over here. So we're going to need to collect some more dirt and just kind of build it out. We've got 4 dirt. Yeah, we're going to need more than that. I don't know what it is with the amount of mobs in this world. Okay, it's fine. It's cool. Just gonna place our dirt and have a very relaxing time. I shared my sheep, saw an enderman just hanging out with us, and kept collecting and placing dirt. On day 12, I grew a mega spruce tree to chop down, and I think we are just about ready to start building a tent. We definitely don't have enough wool, but we've got the wood. And what else? We might like some fences and some trapdoors. We're mostly going to be using spruce. Okay, a tent. So we're going to go over here, which is the area that we just filled in with grass. It was water before. And let's just see what we can make. We might want it to be at least 5 wide. It could be even wider, to be honest. 7 and then so 9 total. And we want the tent to be quite steep, so we'll get these stripped logs in there. I keep hearing Enderman noises. It's making me nervous. Is this the middle? I think it's the middle. Oh, I scared him. I mean, I not scared him, angered him. I'm scared. He's angry. Okay, it's about time you left anyway. I didn't ask for you to be here. Lucky we're by water. I'd probably be dead. Okay, I don't have to worry about him anymore. We can build it in peace. I continued building up the tent into day 13 and added red and white wool. I was struggling a little bit with how I wanted to detail the sides because I knew I didn't want them to just be completely plain wool. Okay, going into free cam, this is what we've got so far, so I think this will be good. Actually, although I just realized it's split into half red and half white now, which was not meant to be the case, because if you come in here, it's actually stripes alternating, and we still have to do this side as well. So I guess what I'll do is change out some of the red and white so that it's not kind of split down the middle. So this should be red, and then white on the other far end. Oh, we could also add some foliage, like some of these leaves. After finishing the tent walls, I added some lanterns and some paths. And we've got these little gates to get in and out. And this is the tent so far. I think it's really cute. Next, we just need to work on a little floor on the inside. I do want to dig out all of the grass and have... Oh, I forgot that we were in water here originally. That's fine. We can get out. But yeah, I was thinking maybe dark oak planks for most of the floor. Like so. And I also made a new red bed to go with the red tent. Oh, and it's night, so we get to test it out for the first time. Oh, what a comfy night's sleep. So well rested. Yep, great bed, great tent. Just got to actually finish it. We're then going to put our starter storage in here. Oh, I just realized that won't work with this, because you can't open chests with a full block above them. Okay, should we just have 2 chests in here, or should we do like up here? We can make it so they're on a shelf, maybe? It's something. It's kind of cozy. Oh, we could have a carpet as well, like around the bed, and a couple more leaves. And I just remembered every campsite needs a campfire. Obviously, most important part. I spent the next day pottering around my new campsite and organising my new storage. And now on day 17, the tent area is completely done. We've got our little storage in here. It's all organised and everything, but obviously this isn't going to be enough of a butterfly research facility. I want to get straight into another building for that over up this path over here. But for that, I'd love a more colourful wood type or block. So we're going to do a little travelling today, our first little adventure outside this immediate area. Obviously, we've got a lot of birch going on. I'd love to find some mangrove wood or maybe cherry. And I'd love to use this lovely sword here to get some more leather along the way. Oh, we can collect some nice flowers along the way as well. And it started raining on the journey, but the rain's kind of cozy in these shaders. And I think we've found something good. Wait, where did it go? Oh, there it is. There's cherry wood and there's bamboo. We can get scaffolding. Post a bamboo emoji in the chat if you're a scaffolding lover, and an angry face if you're a hater. Is there even a bamboo emoji? If there's not, I may be sabotaging the results here. But myself, I'm a big scaffolding enjoyer. Oh, we've got some clay. Why is there only one bamboo? Just one giant bamboo. I slept in the cherry grove and then got to collecting some of the trees. Hello, Barney. Hello. Wait. Oh, why is this a thing in this world? There's so many creepers. I quickly departed and returned home after that little scare, and on day 19 I made a bit of white concrete. Oh, I did a bad thing. I've come all the way up here and my bucket doesn't have water in it. Ay. How are we gonna do this? Do we just like wet? This is awkward and suboptimal, but it's how we're doing it. Wait, better idea. This makes more sense. We just do the bottom one. And with that, we're pretty much ready to start building over here. I'm going to make a stone brick foundation, and we'll go for maybe about 15 long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With a little entrance that comes out a bit, and we'll make it symmetrical because that's nice and easy for my little brain. So over the next few days, I got to building the little research house, which has kind of a cabin in the woods vibe. And now we're on day 24, and I want to make a whole lot of white glass for the windows. And this will be one of the final touches for the exterior, and then we have to work on the interior. Oh, we have our first wandering trader. What do you offer? Anything butterfly related? No, nothing butterfly related. Absolutely useless. And now with all the windows done, we're going to have to add in a floor, and we're going for simple dark oak for our little starter research cabin. And by the time the floor is all done, our clay should be smelted so we can make some flower pots. I want to use them in the entrance like I often do. We'll have flowers either side of the door. And going out into Freakham, how's it all looking? I think this will be cute. And then we just have to decorate the inside. It definitely looks like it could be a 2-story building, so we might make at least half a floor, like a little loft. My favorite thing. Is anyone else just like me and you make everything into a loft? Okay, yes, loft or staircase and main floor down here. Now, the next question is, what does a research facility actually have? And the answer, of course, is, I don't know, because I'm not a scientist. Guys, I'm a fine arts major, but we're gonna pretend. I feel like we very obviously need a big workbench though, and we also very obviously need a whole lot of storage. And we'll put the same kind of situation over here. And maybe this is like a messy storage area. Then we're gonna get some wool for carpets and paintings, and I'm hoping that there'll be a butterfly painting. There's not a butterfly painting in vanilla, is there? Maybe we need a texture pack. Alright, I got my cottagecore paintings texture pack out. Oh, it's so cute. There might still be no butterflies though. Oh dang, okay, I love that one. It's a butterfly. I knew it. I knew I was picturing a butterfly painting from somewhere. I love it. And I don't know what goes upstairs, but maybe it's just more storage because we'll need to expand. We then want all of our butterfly related supplies. So we've got some of these things here. We're definitely going to need some of these drip lures. Oh, copper. Okay. But I want to start by making glass jars to keep the butterflies in. So we need to go find a bit of sand to collect for that. I kind of want like a lot of jars. Hey, a lava pool. Should we go to the nether? I don't know if we need to go to the nether. Ah, here's some sand. And now that I've dug myself into a pit, we can go smelt it into jars, and then for the lures, and I want another copy of the book, we're gonna need more string and copper. And we're low on iron anyway, so I think it's time to go back to the mines, and we need to visit that mine shaft, because mine shafts have spider spawners, and there could be a good source of string. Can't believe I'm going looking for cave spiders. Couldn't be me. Except it could be, because it is. Let's go find spiders is just one of those sentences you'll never catch me saying outside of Minecraft. But we're going to prepare a bunch of food for the road, and we can make some of our glass jars before we go actually. So it's just 3 bottles. And this is a great way to store our butterflies. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, how do I put the butterflies in? Oh, the lid. Gonna have to move these barrels. Alright, so we just open lid, put butterfly in, close lid. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I think you can have more than one butterfly per jar as well. We could even have labels here or here for what it is. But let's put this one away as well and close the lid. Oh, they're so cute. The beginning of our butterfly collection. We've got so much more to do though, but let's sleep and then go to the mines. So I headed back into the big cave we found to find the mine shaft. I was a little bit afraid because we definitely have a creeper problem here. But after collecting a little bit of iron, I hopped onto the mine shaft platform. And there's some cobwebs for string. Oh, and we've got a chest. I just want to make sure there's no mobs down here. It doesn't look like it. And anything good? Not really. And the mine shaft is really tiny. There must be more of it not connected somewhere. Oh great, a baby zombie. That's where we're heading. Because we could still do with more iron and diamonds. Next, I ended up strip mining for a bit because I just wanted to zone out peacefully, and I actually dug straight into an amethyst geode, and it wasn't even full of creepers. What a treat. I decided to collect all the amethysts because it's just so beautiful I couldn't resist, and on day 29 I continued diamond mining with limited success, and I returned home on day 30. Okay, my hope now is that we can get a little more serious about butterfly collecting. We have a second copy of the book which can go in an item frame over here, and I've made some little signs so that we can label every butterfly we get. So this one is a small blue and the other one's a great purple emperor. Okay, and then we've got some space for some more. And now we can get on this mission and really see how many we can get. We can use lures to lure them. I also know that there's a lot of moths and I haven't seen any moths yet. Is it because they don't have the... Oh, some of them have the spawning conditions. Oh, but they spawn at night. Okay, so we will actually have to stay up at night a little bit. Oh, Luna moth. Okay, so lure is copper and glass, but we can start easy and then go for the harder ones. Okay, so we want lures in order to attract the butterflies. And then should we pick a butterfly that we're trying to get? Purple King Shoemaker. Well, it's rare, but it can spawn right now. And it uses the green or orange lures. The orange is an apple sugar. I think that'll just be a bottle of water. And oh, melon and sugar. Okay, well we have apples, but we might need to make a melon patch. It could be a good future thing to do, maybe over here. But for now, we'll use the apple lure. So is it just like this? There we go. That gives us an apple butterfly brew bottle. And how do we... Wait, hold. I think it takes a few to fill up the lure, or if you make 4, it makes a block. Guys, this is expensive. We're gonna need more sugarcane for these. 1, 2, 3, 4, block. And the block should fill this up. There we go. Okay. And we got our net ready. Wait, I hope that butterfly can still spawn, or at least that something can spawn, because I'm not so sure about it when the time of day changes. Oh, lots of these can spawn and lots of these take the apple lower. Okay, now we wait. I'm hearing noises. Oh, the lower levels are dropping. Is that how it works? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not the butterfly expert. I'm just a hobbyist. I'm just trying my best. Oh, there's a butterfly. Wait, where did it go? It attracted a butterfly and now it's gone. Okay, we're gonna have to sleep and then we'll have a look. There's another one. It's a moth because it was night. I'm so happy we got our first moth now though. So it's on the moths page. It's small, it's uncommon, it comes at night. Oh, we can put it in a jar and label the jar. So cute. July bell moth. And now the lure is already used up. So if we want to use these, we're going to need a lot of supplies. Not only is there melon and apple ones, there's also sweet berry. So I think we should go out and find some sweet berries and then plant a little farm here of melons and sweet berries. Apples are both easier and harder because you can't have an apple farm, but there are trees everywhere. Okay, why don't we go in a different direction this time? I feel like over there looks appealing. Actually, that's a mega spruce tiger. So that probably just has sweet berries. So I guess we'll go over there. Is there anything else we'll need while we're out? Some milk, some bread. Like when you go to the grocery store. All right, that's the cave. We don't want to go to the cave again. Oh, look at how cute these mushrooms are. I want these. I'm also going to collect any white flowers I see for white dye because I know one day that we'll want to make more white windows for our butterfly greenhouse. Oh, hello. You're randomly there, aren't you? Sorry, dude. Oh, look, I see berries. Yay. I kept wandering the mega tiger over the next day, but it really just seemed to keep going on forever. What's with all the zombie villagers? Oh, there's 2 butterflies. I'm really bad at catching them. Did I see it somewhere? Oh, there it is. We got one. It's a small emerald moth. Oh, it's a moth. Maybe some of them spawn in the daytime. Okay, well, it's the end of the day and we've reached the end of the biome. I'm going to chop an oak tree because we don't have any oak wood yet. And then we're going to sleep and probably make our way back. I saw more butterflies on the way back. We've got a malachite butterfly and a tiger moth. Oh, here's another, looks like a moth. It is a monk skipper butterfly. Okay, I can't tell the difference between the moths and the butterflies. Oh, wait, I think that's another one of the same. I somehow got pretty lost on the way back, but I did see a village in the distance and decided to go say hi to the inhabitants. They didn't really have much for me aside from some apples and veggies. Oh, moth. We got a silk moth. It's very similar to the July bell. Okay, well, this is a beautiful view, but that's definitely not home. So I don't know where we've ended up. We're a little bit lost. But we'll sleep here for the night and find our way back. I found my way home eventually on day 33. I made some more jars for the butterflies we collected and added them all in. And just for the vibes, we've got a couple of them that I left in our tent because I just think it's cute for our little tent to have a couple of specimens, and then the rest of them are through in here. But we're definitely developing a little collection. And tomorrow I just want to get together our farms for the different types of lures now. So we'll want something for melons, for sugarcane, and for sweet berries. So the next day I got to work clearing a bunch of trees. So now if we look in FreeCam, we've got an area over here, but I've made this little area on this side and I want our berry farm to go here and a building here for our sugarcane, because we might as well automate the sugarcane part. But let's start with the berry farm. So I was thinking of just doing this as kind of a big raised garden bed. So we need to have dirt going all in here and we can line the edges kind of like how the villagers have, just with logs, but we'll make it a bit more decorative. Oh, that's a thunderstorm. I'm gonna sleep. So unfortunately, day 36 was cut short, but I continued building the farm the next day. Okay, there we go. Let's wait for the grass to spread and add some berries to it as well. Oh, we've got quite a lot of berries already. That's nice. So we'll do, oh, not there. Okay, already wasting one. We'll do rows that can have paths in between. I'm just not gonna make the paths yet because I'm waiting for the grass to grow. Okay, that's what we've got for now. We also want to get our melon seeds planted, just so that we can start to actually grow some melons. Oh, here's our first berry already. But while we're waiting for everything to grow, we can start thinking about our sugarcane build. And looking at the supplies we have to build it, we're going to need some more stuff. Definitely would like some more cherry wood, so we'll plant some of these. And then I also want some birch. I was thinking of doing stripped birch for the walls, so we can go collect some of that from over here. Oh, or just over here, but honestly, this biome looks really pretty and I want to go there. And I'm learning that while the biome is pretty, the trees are quite tall and that's going to be kind of annoying. On day 38, I collected cherry wood back at my base. and it's almost the end of the day, but we've got all of our supplies, so I want to start planning out this build. So I'm just going to use a stone brick base again. For variety, we can have a fun little bit coming off the side here. Ooh, so exciting. And connect it all up at the back. And now it's the next day. I'm going to bring this all up by another block, but I'm also noticing our sweetberry area is looking a bit more done. So we'll have a path going through the middle for them. And then we'll harvest some of them carefully. And they're really annoying as always. Okay, oh my gosh, we're going to have to fix that. This farm needs to be more practical. But also I want to focus on the house right now, so we're going to leave it. And we just keep building, just keep building. What do? We build. So I built up the building using strip birch for the walls, and the roof is basically inverted colours from what we did with the research cabin, so this time cherry trim and dark oak to fill it in. And now on day 42 we've got the basic structure, and I want to add a lot of details, but we are going to need more clay, because the first thing I want is a chimney made of bricks. Is this clay or sand? I can't even tell. I think it's sand. Here we go, clay. Oh, the stone shovel is pain. If we can get enchanting in this 100 days, I will be happy, because our diamond axe is nearly broken as well, so I really am kind of suffering. Okay, that should be more than enough clay, and I'm seeing that I didn't complete the side of the house. Whoopsies. We can smelt our clay and finish it now. Then on day 43, I used our smelted clay to make a brick chimney. I added leaves on the roof and other details on the house. The next day, I added in the windows and the flooring. And now it's day 45, and this is what we've got. It's looking very cute, and it should be a good space to put enough sugarcane. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on both sides, and then we're going to have to do something I'm not looking forward to. We got to go to the nether, because we're going to need nether quartz for this sugarcane farm. At least I think we do. It's used for something in the farm. Observers? Yeah, observers. Okay, luckily we have 1 flint, so we can make flint and steel, and we have a lava pool nearby, so we can spend the rest of the day gathering up some obsidian. And I'm gonna make you watch the whole thing. Just kidding, that'd be really boring. And on day 46, it's time to make a nether portal. Okay, I'm thinking, so we'll have a path coming over here, and then if we have one coming over here, the portal can maybe go right here. And how big do we want it? I'm not going to decorate it right now, but we can decorate it at the end of the 100 days if we have time. It's just not very butterfly related, so it's not the priority. Okay, here we go. Flint and steel. Those noises are interesting. That's actually so cool. Okay, well, we need gold. And that's going to be a problem. Wait, we need our boat. Okay, back to the mining cave. 3rd time. It's fine. This is fine. Oh, look at our little base. It's looking cute. Oh, I see some already. Okay, good. Since we already have 2 gold and there's 2 there, that'll definitely do us for boots. Yay! I slept in the cave before returning to the surface, and after smelting up the gold and making some boots, it is nether time. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Are we gonna get a good spawn? It looks like just nether waste. Oh, there's lots of crimson. Okay, this is good. We're really just here for nether quartz, so we should be able to get that really easily around here. Oh, we've got a basalt delta over there. Oh, we could get some glowstone. We all know I love a good redstone lamp in a build. Okay, I don't know how to get this glowstone. It's just gonna fall into lava. Let's just start with the quartz. And collecting quartz was a pretty quick mission because we don't actually need much. Oh, look at the mushrooms, they're so cute. And then I found what's hopefully a more accessible patch of glowstone. And we can get out of here. On day 48, I actually needed more cobblestone for the pistons and observers, so we went and collected that. And even now it's gonna be a bit of a stretch with resources, so I think we're just gonna do, oh, this is a mess, 1 row for now, so we can go along here. Contain the water, and then over here we'll have a block, followed by, wait, pistons here? No, not pistons here. Another block here, and then pistons. Okay, this is, no. Oh, how did that get there? What the heck? And observers. And then we can do a little test and see if it works. Yes, it does. Our only problem is there's no collection system. Okay, I feel like I'm losing my mind. This is not how this would usually look. Is it always going to catch in the hopper? It did that time. It should at least collect some amount of sugarcane. And beyond that, we want to add some glass or something at the front here, just so that the sugarcane can't kind of end up way over here when it inevitably breaks. Ew, I don't have connected glass. Oh, it sounds cool though. And we might just want to replace this with a little pillar, and we'll go over here. And now when we come in, it looks like this, and we'll just want some decorative touches. So let's go get some lanterns and stuff. Okay, and I wonder what these 3D mushrooms look like in the pots. Oh, I don't know if that even looks like a mushroom in a pot, to be honest. It just looks like a strange object. I love the mushrooms, but maybe we'll just put a flower in the pot. Then we'll finish it off with some carpets. And here we go. By the end of day 49, we've got our sugarcane farm and we've reached the halfway mark. We still have so much butterfly stuff to do. We need to get the special effects off them, but that's okay. We've got a lot of time. On day 50, I went back to working on the sweetberry farm and just improving its function so it can't hurt us. And then there was a thunderstorm and I had this really close creeper encounter. Oh, that was so bad. Where is the creeper? It nearly blew up our sweetberry farm. Is it still around? Oh, it's on my tent. No, no, no. I hate this so much. Gross. Okay, well, anyway, just gonna add some little leaves around here and then we'll be done. And now that we've got these covers over the berries as well, it means we can harvest them all and they won't hurt us. And after focusing on that though, genuinely, I'm so low on everything at this point. I'm low on food, I'm low on iron. So I think we're just gonna spend some time sorting ourselves out so that we can actually survive. And once we've done that, maybe it's time for a little butterfly catching break. We still need to make our melon farm and I'd like a bigger wheat farm as well. So I sectioned off a big circular shape with leaves and turned it into a melon patch the next day. And because we only had 5 melon seeds, we're going to have to work on improving this a bit over time. But that is a setup for all of the things we need lures for except for apples, because there's not really any such thing as an apple farm, but we've got melons, we've got sugarcane, we've got, or is it sweet berries? And I want to move on to our next task. If we get our handbook out, we've only got 4 butterflies so far and 4 moths. But I want to get at least 12 butterflies and 12 moths right now, because we can get special effects from having at least 10 or 12 or something of each. And I think it's like the more you have, the better. I don't know. We're going to aim for 12 of each, just for now. And then later on, we'll see if we can get, oh, I was going to say all of them, but there's a lot. See how much we can do in 100 days. But right now, so we've got 31 sugar. I think we have another stack to be fair. And then we can harvest all of our berries. We'll fill our glass bottles up and we can make a whole lot of these berry lures for the first time. And just like with the others, if we put 4, it gives us a block. And we could go in blind and just kind of see if we can lure anything new by putting this lure out with the berry thing in it. Berry thing, I'm losing my words a bit. All right, oh, there's one already. And we got it, and it's new. It is a postman butterfly. So cute. Wait, that's not it. I clicked on the wrong one. Postman, it's rare. So cute. Okay, that was really fast. We'll just sit here and see if we can get any more from this lure before it gets used up. And if not, we've got one more block, but we could also try it at night. Oh, there's a butterfly. Oh, it looks like a monarch. Is it a monarch? Oh, it is. It's like the only butterfly type I know because we have them so often in real life. I don't know if they're common everywhere. Do you have monarch butterflies where you live? Let me know. Here we have monarchs and we have these little white ones. I don't know what they are. Okay, why am I leaving the lure though? I got a bit too excited. And it's pretty much all used up. But that was a success. We can jar our next 2 butterflies. Honestly, I actually kind of want to keep all of these ones in their jars here. But any new butterflies can count towards the 10 to 12 that we need. So we'll put them all out here instead. And eventually we'll make them a home so they don't have to live in jars. But we got the postman butterfly, we got the monarch butterfly, and we can keep adding to this melon farm in the background. Next, I made a second lure and our first melon brew bottles. I thought having 2 lures going at once, I might make this a little bit quicker. I got a butterfly we already have first, and then as the sun was setting and the lures were running out, I found another small blue butterfly. But then at night, this beautiful pink and yellow moth spawned. Rosy maple moth. I love this moth so much. Oh, look at that. I think that's my favorite. It's my favorite colors. Oh, and it kind of matches me. Look at that. But because we are starting to get a few duplicates already, maybe we should look at the temperature and humidity and see if other biomes have different temperatures, because I don't know how that works yet, but I think it could really help us. So with that, I've got a few of the potions ready and we're setting off on an adventure. We'll see if the temperature and humidity are any different in other places. Oh, actually, it already looks like in this river, it's both lower, 0.5, whatever 0.5 temperature means. I think it'd be cool to find a really different place though, like a desert maybe. Ow, ow, ow. Why can't I get out of this? Hello? Let me out. I'm gonna die to sweet berries. After traveling all day, it really seemed like this whole world was just beautiful forest biomes, which is pretty but weird. But I eventually came across an ocean. Maybe if we cross the ocean, we'll find some different biomes. But also we need to sleep. There wasn't a single bit of land in sight for quite a while and I was starting to feel a little lost. But finally we've got land in sight and it's more forest. There are no deserts or snow or anything in this world, I swear. Okay, well I've headed towards land regardless and found a little plains biome. Let's see if much can spawn over here then. So we've got this can, that can, that can, that can't, that can. Okay, there's a lot that can spawn that we don't have yet. Let's set up one of our lures here. We got a new orange tip butterfly and then the next day I finally found some cold biomes. But it turns out no butterflies spawn in the cold. That kind of makes sense. Okay, well I guess, oh, is this powdered snow? Yep. And now it's snowing. I really want to go to that pillager outpost though, just since we're here, so we'll go around this way. Oh, is this powdered snow? Yep, it is. I hear pillagers. He's trapped. There's powdered snow everywhere. Ah, no. I'm trapped in a hole and getting hit. Okay, this place is dangerous and probably not even worth it, but let's see what we've got. Oh, a goat horn. And that's about it. Okay, I want to leave the snow. So I ran away with a few arrows in me. Then I found this weird biome with coral pools and I caught a new moth, and then I found a little seaside village and there was another butterfly in it. The next day I set up a lure in the village and caught 3 more butterflies, and then I headed home on day 59, mostly because my inventory is full of butterflies, and I accidentally got mining fatigue, which I was not super happy about. When I got back, I stayed up at night to catch moths, but I had no luck. Then the next day I set up more lures and caught more butterflies. And look, maybe we're not going great on our moths count, but we're going to ignore that. We're not going to talk about it because as far as butterflies go, we've got so many. Almost all of these are butterflies. So it's like 18 plus all the ones in the jars. But either way, I'm feeling sorry for them all living in chests and jars, so we need to make a greenhouse. And I want it to be our biggest build because it's our most important build here. Oh my gosh. But speaking of this area, I was going to do it over here, make the greenhouse. So I think we are going to have to move all of our animals, unfortunately. And because it's going to be big, we're going to have to clear a bunch of trees, we're going to have to gather a bunch of supplies, and our tools are looking so bad. This is our diamond axe. I'm almost wondering if we can make a little enchanting setup. And no, we don't have much leather, but we could see how many books we can make. It makes 5 bookshelves, and then if we can go just over here, we can get the obsidian for the setup. And we'll see if we can get maybe unbreaking 1 or 2 or some sad enchantment. Alrighty, enchanting table. Let's go. Do we have room up here for it? Maybe. We might need to just extend the floor at some point, but this will do for now. And it'll give us, oh, unbreaking 2. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Unbreaking 2 is what we want. Let's go. But with that sorted, we'll need to move our animals and our little crops over here so we can build the greenhouse here. So why don't we plant wheat over here, but we'll have a path going between this area and our little berry farm over here. And then we can have wheat on the sides of the path. The next day I planted wheat and chopped spruce wood. And now it's day 63 and I just had a little cute off-camera creeper moment, because of course I did. Of course. It's okay, we just block it up and pretend it never happened. But the reason I was over here is because I think this is where we'll build a little chicken coop so that we can move our chickens so that we can build our greenhouse. So I'm going to spend today just working on that. And now we can decorate leading up to the chicken coop with flowers, and I also got the red mushrooms. They should go straight on pods, or oh, I love these so much. They're so cute. This is my favorite decoration. I have cute aggression for these mushrooms. Can you have cute aggression for inanimate objects? I don't know, but I do. Then we'll just place a couple more leaves, and that makes a lovely path to a lovely chicken coop. Let's get the chickens in there. I'm sure that won't be chaotic at all. Okay, have we got everybody? Buddy system, guys. Have you got your buddy? They're actually doing quite well at this. One of them nearly cooked themselves on the campfire, but it's fine. We don't mind a bit of cooked chicken here. Oh my gosh, I think we actually successfully transferred every single chicken. After that, I finished taking down the old chicken pen and I made a new sheep pen next to the chicken coop. On day 65, I moved the sheep and cleared some more trees. And now on day 66, we have the area cleared out, and I even started kind of planning out where I want the building to go. So if we go into free cam, it's going to be something like this. But a building this size is going to need lots of glass, so we have to collect a lot of sand. But our other problem is our shovel. So we've been living on stone shovels, and I actually just want to ditch that altogether because it's time for a new era. We can do better than that. Our very first diamond shovel. Ooh, what a treat. And we can even see if we can enchant it because it would be really nice to have unbreaking on it. Unbreaking 1. Why does it not offer unbreaking 2 like it did before? I feel like we need another bookshelf here for it to offer unbreaking 2. I'm just checking if we have any leather that I missed. I don't think we do. We have 1 book. The shovel won't survive long otherwise though, so I'm gonna go find some leather. Oh, and there's some butterflies out here. Yes, and this one, do we have this one? No, we got 2 new ones, Black Swallowtail and Queen Butterfly. And we got a total of 4 leather, so we can definitely have another bookshelf. And now it offers us unbreaking 2, perfect. And efficiency 2, okay, this is good. Thank you, sad mini enchanting setup. So after sleeping, I took off with my new shovel to find a beach and collect some sand. When I reached the beach, there was a natural pink sheep there, so that was really cool. And then I got to work with fancy shovel collecting sand. After collecting the sand, I realised that I would want some coloured glass as well, so I collected flowers for the dyes, and I returned home on day 69. Nice. And we've got a lot of smelting to do. And for the rest of today, let's keep planning out this build. So I haven't actually mapped out where the back could go, so we're going to do that. And with where it's placed, I realised we're going to have to dig out a lot of this ground. And by the next day, it was time to start building our dark oak frame, and as we build, I'd like to thank my YouTube members, aka the Blossom Club, for all your support, which really helps me keep making videos. And now this is where we're at. I think this will be really good. So we'll have the entrance over here, and you can come in and it's nice and big. And I think we'll fill in the walls with white glass, and then we'll use more colourful glasses for the roof, because just thinking about the butterfly theme, butterflies are colourful, so I want to make sure to incorporate enough colour. But let's just start with the white glass on all of the sides. And now with pretty much all of the walls in, I want to leave this front panel as well for coloured glass, but this is how it's looking. And I'm going to make a lot of red, magenta and blue glass, but I also want to have some detailing around here. Like we'll get some more stairs and trapdoors in here for some more rounded edges, and of course some lanterns as well. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing that and then move on to the roof. I made a big mistake. I thought I collected way too much sand, but I didn't quite collect enough sand for the back. Look, it's fine. We're going to spend today sorting it out. We might not have to go all the way back to the beach over there. Maybe we'll just sail along the river, getting the parts on the shore like this. I returned with more sand the next day, and while it was smelting, I dug up the floor for the greenhouse. And then I finished placing all the glass for the back of the roof. And now it's day 78 and the exterior is exterioring. We just want to add some final details, and I also want to surround it all by flowers, because I think that'd be cute. Should we have a dark oak door? The other option is cherry door, but it might be a bit out of place. Actually, I like it. Okay, and then I want a lot of these lilacs all over the place. And we'll have some little flowers as well, like Lily of the Valley. And of course, we'll also need a nice path going all the way over here. And some of these trees are a little in the way. And now we've taken down the trees that were in the way, and we've got a little path going all the way to the rest of our base. I think we'll decorate all of our paths a little more later. We'll add fences and lanterns, but let's continue working on our butterfly greenhouse for now. So if we come in, currently this is how it's looking. It's got a little split level design with a little staircase going up on either side. And this is big enough that I think by the time the butterflies are flying around up there as well, we're definitely going to want more butterflies to fill it. But I'm also wondering what we actually put in here, because I know the butterflies like having feeders. So we need to make a bunch of bowls of sugar water or something. I need to remember what they eat. But we also want to make it pretty, so I want a bunch of flowers and things. Oh yeah, it's Christmas Eve. So our chests look like Christmas gifts. Merry Christmas, even though it'll be over by the time the video's out. But as far as adding a lot of flowers go, let's smelt a bunch of clay. That way we can make lots of flower pots, and then we'll get some dirt. And we can make some garden beds as well, maybe with tilled soil. I feel like that looks kind of nice for a garden bed. And I always forget that it's a thing, but it totally is. So maybe on each side like so. And we'll line them with trapdoors. Maybe we'll introduce cherry wood for that. And then let's have a central area. Oh, maybe we could grow a cherry tree in the middle. We'll give it a go, and we'll also grow a couple more cherry trees so that we have more cherry wood to decorate with. Where's the center? Here. We don't have much bone meal, so we're just going to wait for it to grow. In the meantime, we'll keep tilling the land. Oh look, we have a beautiful rainbow for day 80. Can't believe we're already on day 80. And we have a decent amount of flowers for the greenhouse, but a lot of them are the same 4 varieties, so we might go looking for some more, because this is mostly the only flowers we have left. We also have glowberries though, so I'm definitely going to get some of those started. Oh, look at that, one of our cherry trees grew, but let's go flower hunting. We've got a couple of poppies over here. We already have plenty of cornflowers. Oh, more Lily of the Valley. I keep using these for white dye, so these will be good. I kept collecting flowers, and I accidentally fed a flower to a butterfly. I'm not sure what that did, but we can look into it later. Upon returning, I chopped some cherry wood and then made use of the cherry wood in our greenhouse. And our big cherry tree in the greenhouse is grown too, and it fits perfectly. And now we're just going to add all the flowers. I thought these pink petals would be nice under the tree, because it kind of looks like fallen cherry blossom leaves. I guess that's the entire point. But we've got all these other colourful flowers too. Okay, this is all going well, looking good. Got to make sure we've actually got some lighting, especially because our glowberries are not actually producing any glowberries. Oh, there is one up there. Maybe we'll make some bone meal to get some more. The next day I decorated with pots and added flowers to them. And now on day 83, we need to place bowls of whatever the butterflies all want to eat, aside from flowers, apparently. Now we can make a bowl of sugar water and butterfly feeder. Okay, the feeder is dirt in a bowl, so we'll make a couple of those. Super easy. Oh, we made a lot. I didn't mean to make 8 of them, but it's fine, and they are placeable. But then we want sugar water, so is that going to be sugar and maybe combine with bottles of water is my guess? Let's see. No. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Wait, I think it's bowl water sugar. There we go. And how does this work? Oh, you can put it in here. Can we pick it all up again? Looks like that was a no. I think these keep the butterflies healthy or something. I don't know though, but we'll put as many of these out as we can and we'll fill them with the sugar water as well. And I don't know if that's plenty of feeders to keep them happy, but we'll start with that. And let's go get our butterflies. We've got a couple in jars here and I don't know how it works to relocate them. Can we do? Nope. Okay. We just need to recatch them. I really don't want to lose this one. This one's my favorite. And the monarch. Aside from that, we just have all of these guys. On day 84, I set all the butterflies and moths in the greenhouse. Oh, okay, there's actually about 20 in here now, but I still want there to be more. They're so small and hard to spot. Oh, look, it's sitting on the sugar water. They're so cute, though, in their little home. Do you think they like it? Oh, look at this one. It's so pretty. Okay, here's a treat, though. I think if I drink the bowl of sugar water, it'll give me butterfly harmony, which is an effect. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I can jump really, really high. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Oh my gosh, and I have 2 extra hearts. How long is this gonna last? Let's see, it seems like it'll be 4 minutes, Grace of the Butterflies. I wish it lasted forever as long as you're in the area, kind of like a beacon effect. But I think if I want it to keep going, I have to drink more of the sugar water. Luckily, it's really easy to get and we have a sugarcane farm. The floaty effect kind of makes sense because it's like a butterfly. This was honestly my biggest goal, but I think it'd be fun to do some building with this effect too. But before that, I want to make another butterfly net because ours is low on durability. And we'll collect some stuff from our sugarcane farm and our berry and melon farm and make some more lures and see how many butterflies we can catch in the next couple of days. Whee, I'm so distracted. Sorry, not sorry. So I made some lure bottles, stayed up at night and caught a false tiger moth and a chickweed moth. I spent the next couple of days catching as many butterflies and moths as I could. And I did get some new ones. We'll have to make a couple of trips to set them all free in here. And another really cool thing is because we got some new moths, I think we'll have a new effect. So like the butterflies gave us a jump boost and hearts, but the moths should give us something as well now that we have over 10. But anyway, I've noticed that the butterflies do actually eat this sugar water stuff, so we have to replenish it. And now let's see if we get any new effects if we're around enough moths. Grace of the Butterflies. Oh, maybe not. And I believe the moth effect is to do with being able to dig up random flower seeds. And it's a good way to get sniffer flowers. I don't know why we don't have it yet. What if we need to let some of our moths from here? Like we could just borrow you. And that still didn't do the trick, so I stayed up to catch more moths. We got this really cool marbled emperor moth. Oh my gosh, we did it. We got the seed sniffer effect. So with this, we should be able to get some torch flower seeds or something. Oh, we got one. Torch flower seed. Let's keep going though and see how many we can get. So I spent the rest of the day digging out dirt and honestly making a bit of a mess. I might want to put some of this back. And now by evening we've got 8 torchflower seeds and 8 pitcher pods. We can make a couple of cute little garden beds to plant them in. So maybe one over here. And we'll use trapdoors again. So maybe this one is where our pitcher pods can grow. And we can make one over here for torchflowers. Okay, perfect. And now for the last 10 days, I really want to bring this place together, but I also want to try doing a little bit of building with the butterfly effect. And we don't have time for a full-on building, but I want to add a big butterfly sign to our greenhouse. Like if we're going to free cam, picture a big glass butterfly over here. So let's work on that. We'll need dyes, colourful glass, and concrete. And I'm seeing that our main problem is going to be gravel for concrete. I'm not totally sure where we're going to get gravel, but let's go for a little walk around. Well, there's a stony area over here. There's usually patches of gravel. Oh, there is iron. Oh, here we go. Here's some gravel. We don't need too much. It's just for the outline of the butterfly, and then we'll use glass for the middle. I feel like we only need a few pieces, and I came out with a stack and a half. It's okay. We'd rather have too much of something than not enough. We'll get a couple of bits of pink and a couple of bits of orange. Oh, and black for the middle stem of the butterfly. Like the actual body part. We're gonna need squid ink. Here we go. You, come here. We'll make 16 of that. Oh, look how beautiful flowers are growing. And our torch flowers too. But it's just about time to sleep into day 90. On day 90, I converted all the concrete powder into concrete. I coloured all the glass we'll need. And let's make a butterfly. We definitely want to eat some sugar water for this task. Oh, I wasn't close enough to the butterflies. That was a really big waste. We have to be in the greenhouse. 50 out of 10. That's a lot of butterflies we've got. And now we can easily get up the top, and we'll start with some fences to kind of prop the butterfly sign up. And a couple more in the gaps here. And let's see if we can do this and make it actually look kind of like a butterfly. It's definitely going to be interesting, but I think we'll have the bottom wings outlined in pink. So we'll start by going kind of up and in the middle. Okay, this effect is good, but also kind of annoying for building. And when we get to the middle, we'll start the black stem here. And by the end of the day, we don't have much. Hey, don't judge, it's a process. The next day, I finished working on the outline in the pink part of the wings and started working on the orange part. And it took a second to work out the shape, but this is what we've got the next day. I think it'll do just fine, and now we're gonna fill it in with orange, pink, and blue glass. Blue for little spots, and orange and pink for the rest. And after adding the glass, I think we're just about done. But also look, I think all the butterflies have gone to the top of the greenhouse. They're all just up here in the tree. I guess that's why down here it seems as though there's not as many. Yeah, they're all right here. Look at them all. Anyway, all our torch flowers are grown, and we have a big butterfly on the greenhouse. I think it'll look nice in the evening when the sun's shining on it and shining through the glass. Oh my gosh, I don't know what made me just try this, but look, the lures can hang. I didn't know that. But anyway, I'm gonna spend the rest of today just getting together some stuff so that we can do some final decorating around here. And it's raining, which is kind of cozy when you're in a tent. On day 93, I built a little dock for my boat, and then I used the mossy cobble we had to create a little rocky shoreline. Now on day 94, we've got this cute little dock, and we've got our little rocky coastline, but we're going to make some shears and go collect a few more of the red dark oak leaves from somewhere over here. And we'll just use these to decorate our paths some more, and then I also want to add a lot of lampposts around our base. So after collecting some leaves, I continued decorating our base through to day 95. And for the last couple of days, what better task than to catch some final butterflies? And if you're wondering why I'm out on the river, it's because the humidity and temperature are different, so I thought we might as well try to catch some out here. I quickly found this new blue morpho butterfly, and a couple of other new ones, and some more monarchs back on shore. But now we slept our final sleep, we honked our final shoe, and here we are on the evening of day 100. I want to do a quick free cam and show you this is how our base ended up looking at sunset. I think it came out so cute. I added all the lampposts and different decorations. We've got some little mushrooms along here as well. But importantly, how far could we get with the butterfly book in 100 days? Let's have a look. Obviously, we didn't manage to do the whole thing, which is a bit of a bummer, but I think we did at least half of the butterflies. I think we've got about 30, and then the moths, we actually have over half. But we did manage to also explore catching enough butterflies and moths for both of the effects. We got our different farms set up for all of the lures. We got our little jars of specimens in here. I had a good time, and I hope you all did too. So leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.